welcome to Sugar and Spice, the Everything Nice is You, my lovely audience. And I am your host at The Real Ice Queen. As per usual, we have another co-host today. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, people. Yeah, it's because we're too hot. Anyway, Cate Rira is my name. Radio, TV extraordinaire, on stage, off stage. And yes, just a lover of life altogether and a champion of women in leadership.
Ish, yeah. So many titles. But anyway, so how is it working on radio? Like, what's the best part of it?
The best part of it is especially talking to watu kwenye ground. It's really, really nice because you get to have real connection and engagement. I think for me, that's really what makes me happy. Because you get to hear what the people want, you get to hear their views, you know, and also for you to be able to educate people. It's really fun. Obviously, you dance killer because kuna music, you know.
Yeah, it's a fun job.
Yes.
What's the worst part of it though?
When you have to be at work and you actually cannot. You know, because at times you'll be having a tough day, you probably fought with your better half, or you fought with your family, or ulishikwa na kandra subuhi, or, you know, so it puts you in a mood, but then you have to show up and do your job.
Yeah. The pressure to be on all the time.
Yes.
Anyway, so I've been debating about whether or not to do trending tea. I don't know, because the only trending tea to me that is relevant right now is King Kaka, obviously, with his new song Wajinga. Wajinga nini?
Wajinga nini.
Wajinga nini. What are your thoughts about this song?
Oh, well, it's about time we have people who are vocal about the way things are happening. We cannot ignore. Our economy has been struggling, Kakoin kashilingi kame struggle. And it's not only that, it's just all the evils we're seeing. It's great that he was vocal about it. It's just what is surrounding the message now. Him apparently being called to the DCI and then not being called to the DCI, him being sued by the Kirinyaga governor, then it's such a... The surrounding issues might draw us away from what he was trying to say.
Yeah, might get all the attention.
Yes.
Do you think it's gonna change anything? We are just like having a small cabinet session and then moving on.
That's the thing about Kenyans, because I remember when they talked about it, especially when I was on radio, Nation FM, in the morning. The show is called Cate Rira. When we talked about it, everyone was just like, Wakenya watasahau. Wakenya watasahau. And my deepest prayer is that we don't forget. Let me tell you for truth right now, Hong Kong, people are revolting.
Yeah.
Algeria, people are revolting. All over the world is on a revolution change. No one is taking crap leadership.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be left behind.
Yeah. So hopefully, I think King Kaka has done his part. Now it's up to you. Usiitwe mjinga hata wewe. So, international tea. Chris Brown cheated on me again. He had another kid. But it's fine, it's okay. That's the only tea to me that makes sense. I don't think anything else makes sense. Now, today, petty rant. Well, can you call it petty rant today? I think it's more of petty questions, right?
Okay.
So, I'm gonna put you
on the spot.
Okay. Question 1. What is the worst experience you've ever had on the job?
On the job, I think it's for me it has to be not being in sync with my co-host. There's a co-host I used to work with before when I was starting out, and they were not the kindest. You know, they would turn off the mic. They were really mean because I was new and I wasn't getting it. And they were already in it, so it was kind of hard because they were not patient with me. And then even the worst thing, they would bail out on me when we're there. Like we're supposed to go on air, 5 minutes to the show, they're not there. So I think
you still have to. The show must go on, as they say.
Yes.
Okay. The other question: who's been your worst guest? Like,
worst guest. The worst guest, I can't even remember the name. It was someone who was so nervous. Like literally, I was doing the interview on myself. Because you tell him, just talk, be okay. Like it's just the way we're talking normally. When I just put the mic on, panic at haongi. So I think that for me was one of the worst guests. I can't even remember their name. I think it was one of this just corporations or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather spend 24 hours with the person you hate the most, or walk down the street naked?
I love my dignity. I'd rather stick with the person I hate the most.
All right.
Yeah, my dignity
is everything.
Yes.
If today was your last day on earth,
Mm-hmm.
what would you spend it doing?
I think I'd spend it calling everyone that I deeply love,
Aww.
or I forgot, or I forgot to tell them that I love them and just tell them that. I think that's the way. I'd like for them to know that.
I'm shocked that you have this side of you.
Yeah, I can see it sometimes.
Sometimes. If you had to get arrested, who would be the first person you call?
My mother.
Mm-hmm.
No, my sister. Oh my God, I'm sorry. No. I'd call my sister.
Why?
Because she runs fast in times of trouble and she doesn't panic. She'll panic later. She'll come very calm. She'll probably be very pissed at you, but she'll
still save the situation.
She'll save this, and then she'll litter you when you're outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you're close to home.
What's the most useless purchase you've ever made?
Useless purchase. God, we do that all the time. I think once I bought a phone. I think I was in a hurry actually. I was in such a hurry to get a new phone because you see now with this day and age you have to be on data.
Yeah.
And my phone had been stolen, so I had to replace it immediately because I had to be online. I had to be doing my thing. So I didn't have so much cash on me. I just walked to the nearest shop and I got a very bad phone.
Mm-hmm.
So now the problem is the one who sold it to me, we struggled so much to get it back, to exchange it for me, because they're like, no, all purchases done are, the all goods bought cannot be returned. I was like, yo, this thing does not actually work.
Yeah.
And I'm offline. It was such a struggle. I think that was the most useless thing I bought. I should have taken my time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how was Cate as a child? Like, describe Cate as a child.
I think I was very happy and playful. But from what I hear from people, it's very different.
Mm-hmm.
I get shocked. Sometimes you listen to people, you're like, is that me? Or you're talking about someone else. I think I found myself very happy and playful. I was happy and very playful.
Mm-hmm.
But there was another geeky side of me that would stay alone a lot. That is there till today.
Mm-hmm.
I could actually stay away from people for like 72 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Very easily. Don't let them do.
So where did the radio thing start? Like the interest in media? Was that something you always wanted to do, or?
No. I'm not like those people who went for an audition that they did intent. Me, I did it intentionally. Everything I do with my life is actually very intentional. That is part of my path. That's what I wanted. Back in high school, we always wanted it with my best friend. She's called Ivy. She still is a very good friend of mine now. And I wanted a show then. We were like, we'll go and do a show together. Then I think when I got to second year, I went for auditions for my former station, 1FM, and then I stayed. They didn't pick me then. So 2 years down the line, they called me. They're like, they actually have space for me. So I think that's when that's where my radio career began.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you believe in love at first sight?
I was about to say love at first something else. But is it love or extra attraction? You look at someone and you're like, damn.
Some people say they'll just look at someone and they'll be like,
you're the one.
You're the one.
I hope I hope you see that in me. Thanks. But I don't know. Man, I take time to like people even. I do. To warm up to people, I take some time.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
But it's funny, there are people who meet you and they're already crazy over you from the word go because maybe you exude something.
Is it realistic?
I know. It's crazy. It's those people, those guys, and I'm talking to you, those shady ones who meet you and between the first 2 days, hi babe, who is your babe?
Exactly.
No,
Thank you.
Yes. Like, it's just, we're doing normal name basis until...
And by the way, telling people you love them the first time you meet them that's a turn off. To me, that's a turn.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Because like, how do you love someone the
throwing
first
me
day?
off. Exactly. Like, people, come on now. What do you spend money on, like, the most money on?
I spend a lot of my money on makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've realized that. Like, I spend a lot. My makeup budget is really high because you see, clothes you can always get thrift, and most of the time we're styled. Like right now, I'm styled. I'm always styled by people. So makeup for me, I think, is where I spend a lot of money. Yes.
Do you sing in the shower or?
Yeah. No, but you see, the time I wake up in the morning at 3 a.m., you really cannot sing at that time. You'll wake up everybody.
Hata sauti haiko, you people. Anyway,
it's too early to sing.
What's the weirdest thing like a fan has ever done, either for you or to you?
To me. To me is, I think, I don't know if that was a fan or a stalker. They waited for me out of studio every day for like a month. Until now, it's like, hey,
and they're not saying anything. Ama they
they're just like, oh, I just want to see you leave. It's so nice to see you. Every day, and they would do it on IG. It's so nice, and I was like, and I got to a point. I was like, kindly stop doing that. I'll call the cops on you. That's some bullshit. You can't do that.
I would be very creeped out.
I know, but I don't. But let me tell you, maybe I'm patient. It wasn't even a whole month. It was days. You'd see it, but then I realized it's a scheme of 1 month. Then I had to be like, hey, wait, sasa isi mchezo anymore. Because you see, they're like, hey, you looked really nice today. I'm a fan of you. I like your voice. And I'm like, hey, bro. Hey.
Thanks.
Okay, that's stalkerish. That's not even fan.
It's not.
I think fan so much. It's most of them is just shout outs. You know, lots of love. You know, the one I am waiting for is for someone to name their child after me. Thank you so much.
Wow, dreams are valid.
I know, yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
Fear. I think it's something out there about me and I don't know.
Like a rumor?
Like a bad rumor that might be true, you know? You know, rumors are okay, but you know, someone choosing to expose you at your vulnerable moments. You know, probably you were with someone in a special moment and they decide they're gonna expose it for their own endeavors.
So there might be a tip.
No. I don't do that stuff. But you know, people are very malicious. That's a thing.
Yeah.
People are
stage things though.
Staging.
These things do happen.
And then people, the malice that is in people's hearts.
Yeah, true.
You know, you're chilling, you're with your friend, someone slips something in your drink, and then the next thing you're seen in a different light that's not what you wanted. So I think for me that is the biggest fear, but then you'd get over it.
It happens.
Yeah.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Seeing the future. That one. Seeing the future.
That's a good one.
I know.
That's a good one.
Nijipange. When you see the future, unaweza jipanga.
True. Go na kufa kesho, you know, get your things in order.
If you know someone is going to mess you up, you avoid them, you know. If you know you're going to get a gift, you prepare your heart, you know.
Prepare your heart.
Yes.
Yeah. So who's your celeb crush?
My celeb crush. No, I don't have. I don't lie. Here in Kenya, I don't have. I say it all the time. In Kenya, I don't have. Internationally, the problem with this guy, he's messed his CV up. He's no longer. It used to be Kevin McCall. Now it's not. I think we've moved to. He's on Insecure. He's one of the top acts. Ah, man, that guy. That's the one.
Okay.
That is the one.
All right. Yeah. Shooting shots.
Hi, my name is Cate Rira, 0727 272727.
What's been your most embarrassing moment?
Ooh, but I have many.
I have a couple in my head.
Which one?
That I've seen.
When? Tell me one.
Kuna ile ya wig.
Oh yes. Oh, I dropped my wig, man. That was shit. That was some shit.
But I feel like you did good because you didn't focus on that. You just moved on swiftly and made fun of it. And
fix
you're
my wig. Thank God I'm not wearing a wig today. Wigs can embarrass you. Yeah, that's one of them. There's another one I shared recently. Everyone just laughed. And I share it all the time because of how things are. We're in the line with my sister. We're going to get chicken. And it's before Izzy Kukupono. I was a younger man, that was the deal. Yeah, me and I think I was just 18. I was pretty young. So we're standing in the line, you know, that's the time you're starting to blossom, and things are looking voluptuous and things like that. So this guy stands behind me and is coming a little bit too close. I'm like, yo, excuse you. So he hands me a note. So I put it in my pocket, I get my chicken, I get my fries, I go up to sit with my sister. And then I start the conversation with guy, Aki, people are so embarrassing. You're just cutting someone of your really attack online. Imagine this guy's given me a note. So I remove the note, I try to read it, and then the note says, zip up. I was like, bro.
Are you serious?
Bro.
That's just malicious, honestly.
It's
why couldn't he just pull you to the side and be like,
Ama anyambie.
Hey,
wrote
why
about
you
me
taking the
walking, thinking I'm the hottest thing in the corner, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Wapi.
That's just cruel. If you're watching this and you did that, shame on you.
I don't think it was so many years ago, okay? Anyway.
Your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve. I don't like people who don't spell right. What's your problem?
Yes.
This.
That's also my biggest pet peeve.
Like, spell right. I think I don't like people who are slow. It pisses me. And I have to understand that you're slow and go with your pace. But I'm such a, let's go, come, let's go. I'm such a person. That's my energy anytime I go in. Even when I'm walking, I walk really fast. I'm always like on high pace. So someone to be very like, especially when we're working, oh man, it's such a drag. Like, can we go? Yeah.
It slows you down.
Yeah.
It messes with your energy.
Yeah.
What's your most annoying habit?
Zero chills. Not zero patience. I have some patience, but I don't like being slow. And then I'm like TMI sometimes. With my friends, I'm like, kid, that information was not necessary to us. It's like, there's this one time I was in the bathroom and then like, hey. When you started the bathroom, that was when it was supposed to stop.
That's when things went left.
But they're my friends, so they're supposed to listen to those things. So I'm not gonna stop. I'm sorry.
If someone wanted to get your attention, how would they do it?
Flowers go a long way. They do. But I do like a guy who's very straightforward. Oh, like, yo, I want to see you. I'm outside. Come, let's go. Not tutapatana lini hata mimi sijui. Even me, I don't know when we're going to patana. But you see, a man who's straightforward is like, you know what? I've booked you a flight. Come. I've pangered dinner. I want to see you. That's someone who's very, like
that's
out there.
That's somebody focused.
Yes, I think focus for me is it.
Okay.
Yes.
What interview questions are you sick of?
Who are you dating? Bro, I don't know either. Shit. I'll tell you when they tell me. I'll tell you. And also, let me just say this now for future. Y'all will never know who I'm dating until I marry them. The day of the wedding is the day you know who I'm dating. Yes.
And it's gonna be a private ceremony.
Very. I'm sorry, but all my guests right now, your phones will be left at the door. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you read DMs?
Yes, I do. Sometimes. I do. It's pretty interesting because you see sometimes some businesses reach out to you through DMs. So it's really, really good to have them. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Do you reply or you just like...
I reply accordingly.
If it's business,
I'll reply. If it's just being flirtatious, I'll be thankful. If it's annoying, I won't reply. I'll let you be. It depends on the way you comes away. I'll give back. Yeah.
What's the nastiest DM you've ever gotten?
Oh, bro, madam. There's this one. It was funny. Someone sent literally their measurements of everything.
Are you serious?
Measurements. Kenyans really. Hapo ndo tumefikishana.
Is this
Measurements. Measurements.
Oh my god.
It's like there's something I was supposed to do about it. But that one wasn't as bad as another one who was, I think because sadly, maybe they're used to a certain kind of lady. They were like, could you come to this apartment, nini? You're a big girl, you know what you'll get out of it. And I was like, wait, what? I'm a big girl, get what? Excuse you, better come right. I was like, kindly stop because I've taken screenshots. And then they deleted the raka
and send a message.
I know, delete for everyone. We had already taken screenshots, but I think that to me was disgusting for people to assume. And that is something that it happens a lot, especially for ladies in the media.
Yeah.
It happens so much. People think that, you can be bought, or this is the way you roll. Just take your time, find out someone, And it's always good to give everyone a benefit of a doubt. Just because people come from a certain section of career or even certain section of the country or anything, let's not stereotype everyone. Yes.
That's interesting because I remember I was Googling you. And I saw you say that media girls have a hard time like finding love, finding real connection. Like, do you still think that?
Yes, sadly, it really hasn't changed because especially for us, can you imagine to some people you're a thrill?
Yeah.
You're an excitement. That is so rude. It's like you go to a circus to see, this is how media girls entertain. So I think for me that's where it's at. It's hard to find real connection, someone liking you for who you are beside that.
What they see on TV.
Yes.
Or hear on radio.
Because you're not going to expect that person at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's the best date you've ever been on?
I think most of the time it's a connection, but this one, why I liked it, it was so proper. Yeah. It was so proper. It was so planned. Me, I didn't even believe it. You know, you get there, you're being welcome. You even think you're going to get engaged. You're like, welcome, madam. They know your name already. They get you seated. And I think that one for me was the connection and how planned they had planned the date for me. You know, they planned where we're going to sit, what we're going to eat. It was very private. You know, you're just by the pool, close to a garden, just the two of you. You know, so it's just nice stars, memories. Good times we've had, good times.
Yeah, wengine wenu chicken in.
Yeah. Usijali. Imagine, funny story. That very person later, because things became bad for the economy, we could go to chicken in and Kula because see, we still have a connection. See, I think because we had dinner now, we had dinner at a 5-star restaurant that we won't go.
Yeah, but that's like after the guy proves himself. You know, he proves his.
We allow him to.
Yeah, then
to
now if he says now he's broke, it's like okay, sawa.
Sawa.
Najua akiwa na pesa he can come through, but sahi ni kubaya. We understand.
I guess, yeah.
So what's the worst date?
Worst date, I think that was in high school, and I think none has ever topped it yet. This buffoon. My goodness. We met Kenyazlima. Like, you know, because it was, I think, immediately after high school, I was just about to leave high school. Because that's the time you're thinking, hey, we can try things. So we meet this guy, and I choose the restaurant, was just actually right there. So we go to seat, and it's, you know, just chips and chicken, just pretty simple stuff. And it says, no, let me take you somewhere else. We go downtown. We keep going, and I'm like, there are no restaurants huku. Ni spare parts tu zinauzangu huku. Hakuna kitu kingine inauzangu huku. So we get to this restaurant, this hotel. It looks dingy as hell. I see people who look a little bit not okay. They look like they're drugged up and sick. So we go to upstairs, and the place looks dark and just dingy. And I'm not getting scared. I'm like, hey, umse amepangaji, because this does not look good.
Oh God.
So like, we want fries. Fries were brought in a gazette. Now, you know, estate, I get it. Down in the estate, if you bring fries on, like, I get it, it's okay. But in town, can't do that shit. Anyway, so it is brought. I stood up and left. I left completely. And then later they were like, oh, I was testing you if you're all about the money. I'm like, bro, exams is a KCSE and a KCP. Stop testing people.
Why do people do these things?
Oh
Why?
my God. I was like, just testing. Testing what? I'm in high school. What are you testing? I got KCC to sit for. I don't need to be tested.
Guys, this is not the way to go. And saying
Testing.
it is even like 100 times worse.
Like,
Yani, don't.
Thank God I don't even remember his face. I won't lie. Simkumbuki hata.
Anyway,
I
moving
just
on.
remember it, yeah.
Tumepanda bay. Those days are over, by the way.
Yes.
If you weren't doing what you were, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be in the law courts. Tunakimbizana
Oh
hapa.
yeah,
Yes.
Kate did love, by the
Yes.
way. Usimwone hapa akicheka. You think that she's just your ordinary girl. She's not.
No, I think I'd be in the streets of justice. Just, you know, that's what I would be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Weirdest rumor. No, I'm pretty chill. I don't have so many rumors, maybe.
No, you don't have scandals.
I don't do scandals. Not my thing.
Do you ever get tempted to like try a PR stunt, see how it goes?
But see, that's not.
That's just not you.
That's not me. That's not the way I was raised. I don't think it doesn't work for a lot of people. Beyonce has had good, clean media for the longest time. It's just the things that surround her dad's drama or something, Solange or anything. But for her, she's kept it clean and still done it well. So I believe you can do the same. You don't need to do hogwash media to be relevant. Just, you know, and you know, it's good to teach young girls and kids that you don't need to be nasty and messy. You don't need to be. Just be right. Be good. Be a better person.
So we're going to play a small game of Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Oh. Kiss, marry, kill. My
Kiss, marry, kill.
Hivi ndo mnaingishanga mtu kwa shida. Wow.
Alejandro.
Alejandro who?
Alejandro Ochunglo family.
Benzema.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Miracle Baby.
I like all of them. I would kiss Benzema because we're cool. You know, he's a buddy. So anytime I was like, hey, what's up, you good?
Me, I met him somewhere very recently.
Wow, utatuambia.
Cannot speak on it.
I would kill Reckless because he kills it on the rhymes.
Really?
Yes, imagine. And then
you'd marry Miracle Baby.
Yes, because I feel like we would laugh and have fun the whole time. I feel like we'd be like tunaweza cheka tu, tunaweza kuwa na furaha nyingi sana.
Aya, Jidena, Bruno Mars, Trey Songz.
Bruno Mars. I want to see if he's taller than me. If he's taller than me, I will marry him. I would kill Trey Songz and I'd kiss Jidena. Everyone has kissed Trey Songz. Like, we don't need to do that no more.
Yeah,
so
okay. I see the future. I would marry Jidena though.
Yeah.
Aya, so anyway, tell people where they can find you on social media.
Well, you can find me on social media at the Cate Rira on Twitter. On Facebook, it's Cate Rira. Instagram, Cate Rira. Caterira. I'm always there. I have my own WhatsApp group as well, so I'm going to be putting it on my Facebook so that you guys can always join the group. You can also find me on my YouTube as well. Wink, wink. And also every morning on Nation FM, The Breakfast Show, Kate and Kimari, 6 to 10 a.m. We wake you up.
That's it. And I am at The Real Ice Queen on Instagram, Kama Kawaida. I will see you guys when I see ya.